Hello everyone, welcome to our Aerbook tutorial on how to create a photo ebook with Aerbook Editor that you can share, preview, and sell on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and everywhere else. Here we have signed into our dashboard, and you'll see we already have a number of books already built. To build our new title, we will select New Project. Enter the title and the author, whatever preset you like, including custom dimensions, and we'll choose iPad Landscape. We won't touch the grid options quite yet, but keep in mind the feature for later use. To get started, we'll press Create. The title is now created, and we are given the first blank page. Now, there are multiple features that are built into the Aerbook editor, and many of them will be used and demonstrated while making this photo ebook. What we will be creating is a small wedding album with the purposes of sharing it with friends and family. To expedite our process, we have pre-selected a handful of images and saved them to our desktop so we can more easily access them. The images, of course, could also be saved in any folder and used in the same way. Back in the editor, we have many tools here called cufflinks to help us in the creation of our book. The first thing we want to do is change the background color to something more warm and wedding-like. To do this, we'll press this colorful icon here, which is our color tool. A small range of palettes will appear, but if we choose Add More, we are given a wide array of color swatches to work with. We really like this paper swatch, so we'll press the plus sign to load it into our toolbar. We'll close the additional swatch panel. We'll click our background cufflink and choose this lovely shade of tan. Let's create a title page. Let's enter some text to introduce the photos. We'll choose the ABC icon and choose Create New Text. This will generate a blank text box. We'll resize the text box to be in the center of the page. We'll click Edit and we'll type a special day. We'll select our text, resize it, and change the font using the text tool. We'll have this page become a template we can use later. We'll name it Intro Title and press Save as Template. The template is now saved. Now we'll add a new page to add some photography into our project. We won't create this next page using a template, so we'll leave the option to none, and we'll press Create New Page. To upload our images, we'll lay each down in the editor one by one by pressing this little tree icon. This is our Add an Image tool. We will choose a file from our computer. This one looks nice, so we'll choose it and click Choose. The file is then instantly loaded onto the Aerbook editor. We can also just drag and drop the photos right into the editor. We can resize the photos while maintaining the proportions by holding Shift and dragging the corners. These photos look great, but adding a frame might add to the softness of the album. To add a frame, click the image we want to add a frame to and press our Frame tool. From here, we can add different types of frames. Feel free to play with these options to see what each does. We want to add a solid border. Make it 10 pixels thick, change the color to white, and add 2 pixel rounded corners. We'll apply the same frame to this image as well. If we want our images to snap to a visible grid, we have the option here by pressing the grid icon, clicking the checkbox and choosing the size of the grid squares, but we'll just go without the grid for our demonstration. We have the ability to zoom in and out by pressing Command plus or Control plus on a Mac or PC, respectively. Now, we really like how this page looks, so we'll save it as a template to use later. We'll press the orange template icon, name the template, and choose Save as Template. We'll add a new page using the Photo Arrangement template. Now, instead of deleting this image and building the same design again, we can press Change Image. This will retain all the settings we have. We will choose our replacement file and press Choose. We can do this for each image. We can maneuver these images to our liking and even have the ability to duplicate an object by pressing the icon beside the X. We'll replace the duplicated image with another photo to balance the composition. We can review any work we've done and see it as it will be seen live by pressing Review, and press these arrows on either side of the page to go through the project. Once finished, we have the ability to export this book into multiple file formats. If you press Export, you'll be given the opportunity to publish your work for the world to see. And there you have it, your photo book made with Aerbook Editor.